against Fungineer here. Of course, I don't have any Hoth cards in my deck. Let's see if that becomes an issue. As you can see, I didn't get R2D2, which was unfortunate. I play 7. There's one R2. Alright, so the question is, let's see, he can't Monarch me. Lost this coming turn. So let's see, I'm going to activate 4. Let's see, how many cards do I have in my hand right now? 9. So I think I draw 2 more. Yeah, let's draw 2 more. I just want to maximize the size of my mess. And have room to play a second mess. Also drawing a Twix here is good. Okay, he's gone into used Monarch range. Or used Grimtash range, so I probably will use Grimtash in this coming turn. Let's see what happens with the mess. Deploy R2D2 to the Scomp Link. Let's play how to get into this mess. So I need to resolve this in order. Let's see. Should I put my senses together or should I split them out? I guess together. Let's put Obi-Wan next to his lightsaber. So let's start by minimizes it every time. Nobody's ever used. How did you get into this mess? It seems like it's the best card in the format. Alright, and then let's get the senses on top. So let's see, 43 from the top is Sense, Obi, lightsaber, and some other stuff. So let's deploy this. One Tricks, we'll hold off on deploying Kessel rather. It's worth going down 1 card in hand to drop 6 from his. And play a second. How did we get into this mess? So is it going to be more than 43 from the top? Yeah, it'll be 44 from the top of the senses. Alright, so again, let's put our senses more near to the top. Neighboring. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click. They move around on me. Okay, and I draw like 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Okay. And that's it for those actions. I don't have another sorry about the mess, which is kind of unfortunate. Or how did we get into this mess? Or any Twix to play, so next turn is probably just going to be some drawing. But you can see I'm up to a very big activation advantage. And I've already cycled through a lot of my deck as compared to him. So he's saving 2, so I feel like he's found a Darth Vader. And he's getting ready to sense my stuff. There's no point in me deploying anything right now. Although, let's see. I don't want to get monarched. So I have 7 cards in hand. If I draw 5, I'll stay under. Yeah, I think I can safely go ahead and do that. What I'm looking for here is, let's see, he won't be able to play Vader next turn, so I'm looking for how did we get into this mess primarily. Also, I activated 7, so we're now looking at 36 from the top being the cards I know. Alright, and we'll draw some cards. Revolution is pretty good for us. That's good. So let's see, it'll draw up to 12. So he activates 3. And oh yeah, see, now it's prompting me to do things. Okay, yeah, now revolution is going to go on that site. I was thinking about revoing that third marker, even though it doesn't do a ton, but I'm definitely going to revo the Wampa Cave. He draws a card, okay. So he still has the force to play Vader next turn. I would like to have some answer to that, but we'll have to see after the mess. So we'll deploy that on the Wampa Cave. This is a totally stupid card, by the way, that just dominates this format. Okay, so let's put the R2D2s down low. So what did I activate? 9 this turn? Or no, it was still 7. So what did I say? 36, so then another 29 from the top. Alright, so now this order doesn't really matter, I don't think. So what I'm looking for here is mostly Obi-Wan and Force powers, and I would like maybe one more location. No Obi-Wan, and no Obi-Wan's hut either, so I'm just going to go ahead. None of these cards I want, so I'm just going to play How Did We Get Into This Mess Again? I'll do that right away. Let's see. I put Han, so this puts the Falcon near Han, which is nice. Let's put R2D2 there. Tantive near some pilots. So let's see, I just drew 12 cards. What did I say? It was 36, and I think I draw 12 twice. Oops, I wanted that near the top. So I think I'm going to be coming up on the Obi-Wan pretty soon. If not with this mess, with the next one for sure. Okay, there's the Obi-Wan. So I have Obi-Wan. So I could Grim Dash from Lost here. Is that good? It would get rid of his senses. If he has multiple senses. He's going to activate 3 next turn, that's enough to play Darth Vader. So either Grim Dash from Lost. Let's see, I found the Obi-Wan. Are these the... Yeah, because I had the Chewbacca before, right? Chewbacca never leads Obi-Wan. Wait, no. I put Obi-Wan next to his saber for the first one. So I think, So let's see. There's 13 cards in my reserve, 11 in my hand. I could draw 11 cards from my reserve. The question is it better to Grim Dash from Lost now before he can sense it? No, I think I want another location more. Because he's not going to be able to monarch me. Yeah, this was the one because of Kessel and Chewie. Alright, so let's see. Cards I want least. So Kessel, we'll spread out the Grim Dashes because I don't really want multiple ones of those at the same time. Neighborn doesn't seem that great right now. Chewie. Time to put the second Grim Dash down. Now here the getting to the cards that I want to get into my hand later. Alright, well, I guess... So, mess... sense. So what I'm really hoping to draw here is Obi-Wan's Hut and Obi. But Obi-Wan's Hut might have been active this past turn. But I have like a few more. Where are my locations? Okay. Well, I can't. How did we get into this mess now? But I've got Obi and a Saber, and I've got 3 senses, which is nice. If he tries to alter my Revo, he won't. But of course, he could just Lost Monarch me, and that would be really bad. But I could respond to the Lost Monarch with like an Obi-Wan Saber mess, or maybe not even that. Or what if I should just Revo the 3rd marker here, or should I save that? That would get him 2. If he lost Monarchs, he gets set really far behind. If he plays Vader, what do I do about that? I mean, Obi-Wan with his Saber is adding 1 to each Destiny, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and Revo his 2nd sight. Gives me more activation. Makes it very unlikely for him to Monarch me, which is the worst case scenario. Vader I can deal with pretty easily, I think. With Obi-Wan, with maybe Jack Porkins. Well, Jack Porkins doesn't add anything. Jump is kind of free. Whoa. Yep, there's the Vader. He uses his entire force pile for the Vader. Okay. So activate 10. So let's see. I can play Obi, Saber, and then Mess. I've got 3 senses for his sack for the messes. That's pretty good for me. And then, so yeah, let's go ahead and deploy him here. What's good is he can't circle me because he doesn't have force. So now I want some forfeit to back him up with. So the question is, do I play Jack, then Mess, then somebody else? Which ups my chances more? So if I do that, then I can't play Luke or Han if I draw them, or Chewie. And I think, yeah, Chewie's near the top, right? So let's Mess now. So we'll get rid of R2D2. Sorry about the mess. Then red blue, red 1. And well, why does it care which order I put these 3 senses back? That should be automatic. Yep, there's the Chewie as expected. Oh, if I deploy Chewie, I can't battle. That's bad. I want to battle before well, he can't play Tarkin. He only gets 2 force. So might as well play Chewie. If he wants to move to the Wampa Cave, I really don't care. Do I care? Yeah, no, I can Nabrin. I only have 1 alter for sense, though. That's kind of bad. Although I do have Grimtashes. So let's see. I think my problem... See, I wish I had... Alright, so... How did we get into this mess? I think I put a couple senses under that. See, I wish I remembered exactly what order I had things in, but it's too much information to get track of. Like, I should theoretically be able to know if I can hit Vader right this second. But I don't. So let's do the safe play. Put Chewie here. Conserve our advantage. Make him run to the Wampa Cave. What? What does Cold Feet do? I mean, not move for remainder of turn? And it just... Oh. So it just kind of let him know that I didn't have one force to, or didn't have a sense there, because it just automatically passed. But fortunately, by doing that, he let me activate a force with R2-D2, so I can just battle. So he probably shouldn't have done that. I have no idea if this swing is going to hit, so weapons phase action, I'm going to use Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Need fire weapon. And it automatically chooses Darth Vader. Okay, I think I put good destinies next to each other. Okay, good. So yeah, there's the 4 and a 3, but +1 because I have his defensive perimeter text. So I don't have any other weapons phase destiny. I do want to draw a battle destiny. It's a 1. His is a 4, which Vader adds 1 too, so it's a good thing that I had Chewie. I'll go ahead and draw the top card of reserve deck with R2-D2. And I'll forfeit the Chewie. And now I'm in great position. I have the only character with ability out, and I've got Grimtash in my hand. And how did we get into this mess? So, at this point, I think the game is pretty much over. It's going to take a long time to resolve them. And also, I'm activating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to his 2. So that's probably the most significant factor. So he just activates 2 and says go, my turn. Oh wait, no, that's his activate phase. But yeah, he's saying go. Maybe I'll draw a couple. He does draw 1. Yeah, it's letting me know that I could alter my own Revo, or I could try to neighbor an Obi somewhere and hope I draw a sight. Oh, I was wondering what this 1 force loss he had. Oh wow, he activates 4. If he monarchs me lost, that would actually kind of set me back. Imperial Supply seems like it's a decent card in this format. Alright, so now my activate phase. Activate 10. I will Grimtash him lost. Let's see what's in his hands. He doesn't even have any sense. Interesting. Oh, okay. Totally not. What does General Veer's non-V do? Okay. Well, he has some things. Not things that I'm really worried about, but he's gonna get a little bit more activation. So I should get my space ready to take over Hoth when he plays it. I'd rather do that than deploy Kessel. I don't want to give him icons. Okay. I might as well go ahead and play the how do we get into this mess now. Alright, let's get rid of that. There's Grimtash here. None of these cards are cards I particularly want to see again. I guess how did we get into this mess is the best of them. Alright, drawing nothing but characters here, which is kind of what I want. I'd like to get a ship as well, so it's my control phase, I'll force drain. as a response, I'll add 1, so I'm draining 3, which is pretty good. He lost sense from reserve, he lost the electro range venture, which says nothing. And alright, okay. Now I don't need to add more characters to the third marker. So there we go, there's the Falcon, that's good. Yeah, let's draw a couple more. That's not bad. Let's see, yeah, let's go all the way up to 12. So there's good things and bad things about the whole prompting thing. The good thing is the turn went so much faster without it prompting me to alter my own revolution or neighbor no one. But on the bad side is it betrays information. So if I was playing in a tournament, I'd want it to always prompt me, like, no matter what. But this makes sense for just very casual gameplay. So the question is, so I want to deploy the Falcon with Han. I don't think there's any 7s in this format, so I might as well put Wedge on there and save Luke for something better. I guess if he has set for stun, Luke is slightly better than Wedge, but I'm not going to be worried about that, so I'll deploy this to... Alright, so you choose the pilot first, and then you choose where to deploy it. Okay, interesting. So, Han will go there, with Wedge on the Falcon as a pilot. And I'd like to draw some cards now. He does get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 force coming up. So I'd like some kind of sense or something like that. I still don't think it's necessary to back up Obi, but that might be true in the future. Let's draw. Responsibility of command, huh? Interesting. Okay. I'll have to alter that. I actually don't have a way to do that right now. I don't even have a way to find an alter. But the state of my hand is such that, let's see, should I deploy some of these guys or not? So, activate action. Oh, I could search for Corellian Slip, huh? I'm not going to want to do that. I don't have Corellian Slip in the deck. So yeah, my hand is such that I don't mind if I get used Grimtashed. I've got 5 archers in it. Those are all useless cards right now. Well, let's see. I would want it on the right. So the question is now, it's still not worth it for me to back up Obi. I still don't want to. There's no reason to play Tantive. So no reason to deploy any of these cards. So now I just draw. Or maybe I could have played someone, move them to the mountains to increase the pressure. That seems not necessary. Okay, there's mess. Do I keep at 12 so that next turn? Yeah, let's just keep at 12 here. so that I don't get gram test after messing. Maybe I should be spreading out the R2D2 so I don't draw them all at once like I did here. I was thinking put them together because they're really good for simultaneous destinies, but it's kind of a bad thing when I draw them all at once in my hand. So let's see. Imperial Walker with general view support. Okay. I guess in his draw phase we'll start with how did we get into this mess?
It sounds like you've got a cold. It sounds like you've got a cold.
So let's see. By spreading out the R2D2s, that means we either draw them all at once or not at all. Let's just keep them together. Or, sorry, I said that backwards. Let's just... And so basically I'm trying for altar here. Altar along with some senses and stuff like that would be nice. And I'd also wouldn't mind Leia. I think Leia is my only non-R2D2 space. Or spy, rather, spy. This definitely takes a while to do. Alright. Now I draw 12 cards. This really... the program does not like it when I do this. It's too much information at once or something. Okay, let's see. So I got Alter and Leia, which is good. Alright, so let's go ahead and cancel responsibility command now. And I've got multiple senses in response to his senses. Looks like he doesn't have an action. I might have auto-passed him. I'm not sure. I'm going to choose not to look into that so that I don't get information I shouldn't have. Alright, so let's see. My use pile had a decent number of characters in the hand, so I think I want to draw that hand again. So minus the R2D2s. The R2D2s would be the bottom 5 cards. So let's see. I'm going to have 26. I'm going to draw... let's see, how many cards do I have? 11 cards in my hand. I'm going to draw 10. So I want to leave 15 cards in my hand, or in the deck, so I want to activate 11. Or maybe I should activate 12. No, let's activate 11. No, actually, let's activate... no, 11. 11 for sure.
Well, it's sitting there still.
So now... I guess I could shuffle my deck with the wedge, looking for the going retort, but I don't actually want to do that. Because I'm pretty sure... oh, I forgot that the one force for how to spend with the how did we get into this mess is going to be at the bottom, so I think I'm going to draw an R2 here. I think I also draw the Tantum, so maybe it's worth playing Kessel as well. But no, let's not. Right, let's deploy Leia here. I guess I could just neighbor in Obi-Wan. No, let's just add more characters with presence. So, well, how did we get into this mess? Again, let's just spread out the cards at this point.
So what is a battery?
Science, Grimtash. I'm just kind of doing this randomly at this point. It's having the how did we get into this messes spread out is obviously ideal because you'll never have a use for having more than one in hand at the same time. So I should be drawing 10, which I believe would leave R2D2 as the top card of reserve, which kills Veers but doesn't kill the Walker, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so here are the characters I was talking about. Yeah, see, I mistracked. I drew one R2D2 as the last card. That's not what I wanted. So let's deploy Luke with Leia to the mountains. Yeah, and I did draw the Tantive. I wasn't sure if I had activated the Tantive or not. So deploying Kessel would have been right here. But I kind of forgot about that. I don't have any senses for his trample if he tramples, which is kind of bad. But I'll just add enough characters here that it doesn't really matter. So I should be able to get Kessel into my hand next turn. So I guess I'll go ahead and deploy Tantive to Hoth now. And that will add one more power to my battle and let me move. So I battle here. I have what, 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, yep. And I pass my weapons phase action. I do want to draw a Destiny. It's going to be R2D2. So I want to choose the 5. Hopefully I can reduce his battle destiny with KFC. It's a 3. Do I want to activate 1? Right, he activates for 1 to 3. I kind of don't want to activate. I wouldn't have any use for that force, so I'll pass. So I can't KFC now. When do I KFC? Wait, what? It didn't let me click on KFC. Or does it automatically? Required triggers effect. It's not a required trigger effect, is it? Reduces. Okay, so it is. Oh, I've always done it as an action. Okay, so he lost both of his guys. Should I shuttle guys up now or draw now? I think I should draw now, and I'll shuttle up next turn. Let's see, activates. So I should shuttle one guy up. Let's shuttle up Biggs. So Biggs will shuttle up to the Tantive 4. And let's see. So I had Kessel this turn. I actually might not be able to activate the Kessel next turn. So I'll just draw 2 here. Recirculating also seems to take a lot of time with this program. I think when it has to move many cards at once, that becomes an issue. And also it could just be that my computer is pretty bad and I'm running this streaming software as well. So he activates 5. Looks like he doesn't really have any actions. He's going to draw some cards, so I'm not sure where my Grimtash Lost is. I think So he evaders, and I don't have a sense. Wow, that's pretty good for him.
So are you going to be?
Oh, and I lose force, huh? Alright, so obviously I'm losing from reserve. Every card in hand is going to be a card that I'm going to later draw another one for how did we get into this mess. Also, I'm just going to be using those R2D2s that I knew were on top. Alright, so I activate 10. There's no reason not to how did we get into this mess now. Again, we want to spread in the how did we get into this mess out. No other consideration is relevant. I don't actually want to deploy Dantooine. Dantooine is better as cards in my hand that I'm getting this turn than as force I'll get in future turns. I foresee the advantage that I get from snowballing one random card in hand as more than the advantage I get from playing 1-0 Dantooine at this point. Dantooine is worse than a random card in my deck, is what I'm saying. Ugh, that's not good. I don't have any how did we get into this mess? But I do have some senses and altars, which is good because I'm sorely lacking those. I also get to drain him for 7 this turn, which is pretty good. I think I do play Obi-Wan's Hut though. I'll drain 2 here. It's not a force drain. Yeah, it's mandatory. And I'll force drain here. Adding 1 with Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Interesting that he chose to lose cards from hand. So I'll deploy Obi-Wan's Hut now and draw some cards. Do I want to move over to the Wampum Cave is the question. Now that I can force drain there. Will I be drawing the neighbor in this coming turn? I feel like I should be. Let's see. So if I move like Luke and KFC over here, I'll get Battle Destiny as both locations. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Move using land speed to here. Move using land speed KFC. And the question is, do I shuttle Biggs back down? Yeah, I feel like... So if I shuttle Biggs back down, I'm safer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, 8. Yeah, I feel like I'm more likely to be attacked. No, not that. I want to click on Biggs. Biggs, come on, I'm clicking on you. Right? There we go. Shuttle him down to the 5th marker. And now I want to draw. R2D2, is that the first of many?
So I'll look at the menus for
Yes. So I think my remaining force is R2D2s, so I won't draw anymore. So recirculate. So I'm setting up 9 damage this coming turn, which is pretty good. But he's getting 8 force, so he might actually be able to do things now. Ice Storm. Huh. Okay. Is there... I don't think there's any counter to this right now. In this format. I'm not actually intending to play the Hoth format, but that was what my opponent had built. play the Hoth format as soon as Hoth is finished out. Right now there's some key Hoth cards that I would be playing with if the entire set was legal. I'm not too interested in playing formats that aren't completely filled out. For instance, I'd be playing Echo-based operations for light side instead of this deck.
Yeah. Probably will.
So luckily Luke doesn't go missing on
Oh, okay.
these locations. Alright, so he draws a bunch.
YouTuber.
So I'll activate and activate everything that I can.
Bye-bye.
Go ahead and force strain here. This is target the main generators, which is kind of useless given that I don't play the first marker. That would actually be pretty good against the EVO if he could set it up, but I feel like he wouldn't be fast enough to do that. Who knows though? So that was my last force strain. Now I don't have any deploy actions I want to make. I do want to shuttle up my characters so that they don't get ice stormed. Leia will again become a passenger. Board 10 to 4. I mean, she hasn't been this game, but she was in the movies. Obi-Wan will stay there because the ice storm isn't hitting that marker yet. There's the Grim Tash I was hoping for, just in case he can blow me out with anything. There's Kessel, that's good too. How do we get into this mess? Also good. Let's go ahead and play Grim Tash Lost, just in case. Okay, nothing that I care about. Alright. Actually, maybe Blizzard 1 and Beers will be pretty good here, maybe. Can you deploy them both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can deploy them both, but you can't battle. So, I mean, Obi's gonna have to shuttle up anyway. But he will get a drain in. That doesn't actually bother me though. Actually, this ice storm is going to do some serious work these next couple turns because I can't shuttle down to the 5th marker either because of the ice storm. Alright, I could have just battled Veers if he just deployed him straight to the 3rd marker. Alright, and he saves 1 force on each. This is the 6th marker, not the 5th, right. Okay, so he might actually be... Can Obi-Wan make him move away? No, he has the character to be moved away has to be present. And puts Imperial Justice on that. Why would I... Oh, he's canceling my force generation on that location. Yep, okay. I mean, I can alter it, but I don't really care about that, so I won't. So it does move characters over. Alright, let's see. Maybe I do want to alter it. See if I can get some Destiny tracked. So maybe I would, yeah, get down to that. So I'll cancel, yep, Imperial Justice. Destiny is 4. So what do I want to get to in terms of Destiny? Veer says 5 forfeit, right? I don't have a 6 in the deck, so I don't actually have a way to kill more than Veers here. But let's go ahead and play this anyway. Put R2D2 on the top so I can get a 5 into my hand. Alright, so let's see here, on top of the deck, rather. Oh, but I wanted Castle. Oh, you're so stupid. I wanted Castle in my hand. Alright, so actually let's plan on playing How Did We Get Into This Mess next turn. So we'll put Castle on top and then R2D2. Or no. We'll put the cards on top that we want to draw into our hand and then R2D2. So we don't want this. Don't want this. Don't want this. Alright, so now the R2D2. Okay, 1, 2. Hey, what are you doing? Ginger, grab something. Alright, so the R2D2 is 24 from the top. But I'm going to be drawing how many? I just drew 10 cards, so now... Alright, so it's 14 from the top. So I activate 5, deploy Jack, mess, battle, draw the 5. Yeah. That should do it. I can activate 6 if I play the Dantooine. Do I want to play the Dantooine? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to use 4 force this coming turn. No, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'd play the Dantooine. So let's go ahead and activate 6 force. So activate 6. Pass my activating actions. Control phase. I want to drain here. I mean, this is all completely elementary anyway, because he's only got like 11 life force, but I just want to do everything that I can do here. In fact, if I cared about diff, I would probably be playing it differently, but I just kind of want to see all the things my deck can do, get to the heights my deck can get. And, you know, I mean, he hasn't conceded yet, so I'll keep on playing. So deploy the Dantooine. I deploy Jack to here. I mean, he could conceivably draw 5 here, which would make me lose Obi. But, so now I play the How Did We Get Into This Mess? care about any of these cards, not really. Not really at all. I guess let's put the R2D2 on top. Let's see. I'm gonna draw how many cards? 8. So that'd put it 8 from the top. So yeah, let's make it like 10 from the top. Or actually, it's gonna be more because I'm gonna use some force. Right now, it's gonna be 10 from the top. So here are the cards that we knew were going to be there. We deploy the Kessel. And it's probably not worth playing the Evan-Ford briefing room. No. So we'll go ahead and battle here. Pass my weapons phase action. Draw the R2D2 for battle destiny. I put that back wrong. Whoops. Okay, I guess that didn't work very well. Oh, and he drew a 5, so that worked really badly. So let's see. I had 3 senses? Where did I add wrong? So yeah, now I just draw the R2D2 for that, so that's bad. Although, no, I definitely should have, drawn for R2D2 so like, how did we get into this mess? That. So no other battle phase actions. That was kind of bad. I wonder where I miscounted there. So he'll go up as a pilot on Stanza 4. But I mean, I'm still set to do 7 damage this coming turn. And he's got 9 total life force, so like, I've won this game already. But I wish I hadn't made a mistake there. I must have miscounted something. Maybe I put 6 cards on top of R2, and when I messed. I don't know. I don't know what exactly the problem was there. But I don't think there's anything he could do to alter the result of this game, so it's not exactly bad for me. Now I do lose from a hand just because, I don't know, life force. Well, so R2D2 is the top card of my reserve, right? So I could fail the senses on my how did we get into this mess if I want to run up the score. And I kind of do. Well, no, because he'll have 1 left and then he can drain me 2. So it doesn't really run up the score. But I'll activate 0. Just so I can do it. I mean, just best practices, right? Although actually I'll only maybe successfully fail it once. So he has 1 left. So I lose 2, I sense, how did we get into this mess? I sense it, and then I sense it again. Yeah, I mean, it might work, it might not. But, you know, it's kind of fun. Altering my sense, of course, isn't good. It doesn't, wait, does it, so wait, what if I sense and then alter the sense? That will give me, yeah, that won't, right, so I'll lose alter, lose sense. Pass. iStorm automatically moves to the 5th marker. And before I can draw up, I will play. How did we get into this mess? What? No, I wanted to sense it. I can't sense it? It won't let me talk. Oh. So I would have failed the second sense too. Oh, I should win by 3 more. Let's be real here. So I can't type in the chat. It's kind of annoying. So I'll just go back to the main page. Anyway, thanks for watching, people.